Over the years, cricket has witnessed some of the most memorable and unforgettable moments in its history. From incredible catches to last-minute wins, cricket has it all. In this video, we will take a look at the most epic moments in cricket history. Welcome to Crick Flix, the must go-to YouTube channel for cricket fans. Are you the biggest cricket fan on earth? Then you have to subscribe to this channel. Now, let's get started with this epic World Cup moment. Number 15. The 2019 World Cup Final, the Super Over drama. The 2019 World Cup Final between England and New Zealand saw one of the most dramatic endings in cricket history. The match ended in a tie, and the Super Over was used to decide the winner. England scored 15 runs in the Super Over, and New Zealand also scored 15 runs. England was declared the winner because they had hit more boundaries in the match. Number 14. The Tie Test, the first tie test match in cricket history. The 1960 test match between Australia and the West Indies is considered the most memorable test match in cricket history. The match ended in a tie, which was the first of its kind in test cricket history. The match lasted for 8 days, and the scores were tied at 233 runs each. Number 13. Kapil Dev's 175, India's greatest ODI innings. The 1983 World Cup match between India and Zimbabwe saw Kapil Dev produce one of the greatest innings in ODI history. India was in trouble at 17-5, but Kapil Dev played a captain's inning of 175 off just 138 balls, which included 16 fours and 6 sixes. His innings helped India win the match by 31 runs. This moment has stayed with me the most. What cricket moment can you never forget? Let us know in the comments. Number 12. Brian Lara's 400, highest individual test score ever. Brian Lara's 400 against England in 2004 is considered the greatest innings in test cricket history. Lara batted for over 12 hours and faced 582 balls. His innings included 43 fours and 4 sixes, and he became the first player to score a quadruple century in test cricket. Number 11. Shane Warne's ball of the century, the perfect delivery. Shane Warne's delivery to Mike Gatting in the 1983 Ashes series is considered the ball of the century. The ball spun sharply from outside the leg stump and hit the top of the off stump. Gatting was left bewildered, and the delivery announced the arrival of one of the greatest spin bowlers of all time. And this is only number 11. Number 1 has something really incredible. Number 10. Javed Miandad's 6, the last ball 6 to win the match. The 1986 Australia Asia Cup final between Pakistan and India saw one of the most dramatic endings in cricket history. Pakistan needed 4 runs to win off the last ball, but Javed Miandad smashed a 6 off Chetan Sharma's delivery to win the match for Pakistan. Number 9. India's 2007 T20 World Cup win, the underdog story. The 2007 T20 World Cup final between India and Pakistan was one of the biggest upsets in cricket history. India, who were not considered strong contenders, defeated Pakistan by 5 runs to win the tournament. It was India's first major ICC tournament win since the 1983 World Cup. Number 8. A.B. de Villiers' fastest century, the record-breaking knock. A.B. de Villiers' century off just 31 balls against the West Indies in 2015 is the fastest century in ODI cricket history. De Villiers smashed 16 sixes and 9 fours in his innings, which helped South Africa score 439 runs in 50 overs. Number 7. The 1999 World Cup semi-final, the tiebreaker rule. The 1999 World Cup semi-final between Australia and South Africa saw one of the most heartbreaking moments in cricket history. The match ended in a tie, and the tiebreaker rule was used for the first time in an international match. Australia won the match because they had a better run rate than South Africa. Number 6. Steve Waugh's 200, the captain's innings. Steve Waugh's double century against the West Indies in 2003 is considered one of the greatest captain's innings in cricket history. Waugh came into bat with Australia, struggling at 105-4, but he played a marathon innings of 200 off 356 balls. His innings included 17 fours and 2 sixes, and he batted for more than 9 hours. His innings helped Australia win the match by an innings and 9 runs. Number 5. The 1987 World Cup Final, Australia's first World Cup win. The 1987 World Cup Final between Australia and England saw Australia win their first ever World Cup title. Australia batted first and scored 253 to 5 in 50 overs. England was bowled out for 246 in the 47th over, and Australia won the match by 7 runs. David Boone was the player of the match for his brilliant knock of 75. Number 4. Sachin Tendulkar's Desert Storm, 2-match winning innings. Sachin Tendulkar's back-to-back centuries against Australia in the 1998 Coca-Cola Cup are considered 2 of the greatest innings in ODI history. India needed to win both matches to qualify for the final, and Tendulkar played 2 match-winning innings. In the first match, Tendulkar scored 143 off 131 balls, and in the second match, he scored 134 off 131 balls. India won both matches, and Tendulkar was the player of the series. Number 3. Ben Stokes' heroics in the 2019 Ashes, one of the greatest comebacks in cricket history. The 2019 Ashes series between England and Australia saw one of the greatest comebacks in cricket history. In the third test match, England was chasing 359 runs to win, and they were struggling at 286 to 9. But Ben Stokes played one of the greatest innings in Test cricket history, scoring 135 off 219 balls, which included 11 fours and 8 sixes. His innings helped England win the match by 1 wicket. Number 2. India's 2001 Kolkata Test win against Australia, the famous Laxman-Dravid partnership. The 2001 Kolkata Test match between India and Australia saw one of the greatest comebacks in Test cricket history. India was asked to follow on after scoring just 171 runs in the first inning, but VVS Laxman and Rahul Dravid played 2 epic innings, scoring 281 and 180 respectively. Their partnership of 376 runs helped India win the match by 171 runs. We have arrived at the absolute number 1. If you've enjoyed this list so far, subscribe to Crick Flix. This way you won't miss a moment out of cricket. Number 1. Lasith Malinga's 4 wickets in 4 balls, the magical spell. Lasith Malinga's 4 wickets in 4 balls against South Africa in the 2007 World Cup are considered one of the greatest bowling spells in cricket history. Malinga's deliveries were too hot to handle for the South African batsman, and he finished with figures of 4 to 54 in his 10 overs. Sri Lanka won the match by 1 wicket. So, these are some of the most epic moments in cricket history that have given us memories to cherish for a lifetime. From thrilling finishes to epic comebacks, these moments have defined the beauty of this game. Cricket is not just a sport, but an emotion that brings together people from all over the world. We hope you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, reliving some of the greatest moments in cricket history. Don't forget to share your favorite cricketing moments in the comments below. Until next time, keep watching and keep enjoying the game of cricket.